Hi, everybody. I'm Alyce-Kay Ruckelshaus from Threshold of Hanani and the Widow Ruckelshaus. And we're here again to talk about what we believe, which is all set out for us in the Apostles' Creed. And today we're on the phrase that he descended to the dead. Okay, now I've said many times that the Apostles' Creed is a summary of what all Christians believe. Here is probably the most argued over part. I wouldn't even say that it's argued because it's probably not considered a major point of theology, but it's important enough to be in the creed. So we're going to talk about what those different things are, and just briefly, and then we're going to talk about what we do all believe in about this. Okay, so the first thing is that the one that I read to you is that he descended to the dead. Okay, two other ways that it's translated, and go back a little bit here. Remember that I talked about how this wasn't originally written in English, okay? This is a translation, and when you translate things, it's very hard to translate it exactly word for word because different words have different nuances, and we don't necessarily have another word for that in the other language that has the same nuances. So it's really common, like we have different translations of the Bible and those translate different words differently. And if we put all those together, it really helps us to see what all the possibilities are and maybe all the facets of the jewel of that particular word. So in this case, some versions translate it, he descended to the dead. Some translate it, he descended into hell. And some translate it, he descended into Hades, okay, which there's a slight difference between Hades and hell. So I'm going to go with he descended to the dead because that's what we all agree with. If he descended into hell, he went to the dead people. If he descended into Hades, he went to the dead people. If he descended to the dead, he went to the dead people. So I'm going to talk about that. So that's what we all agree on, whether he actually went into hell or whether he went like to maybe a holding place, and who exactly the people are that he went to minister to. 1 Peter 3:19 says, he also went and made proclamation to the spirits in prison. And Ephesians 4:8-9 says, when he ascended on high, he led captives away and gave gifts to men. And then Paul goes on to say, what does he ascended mean except that he also descended to the lower parts of the earth? Okay, so it doesn't tell us exactly where that is, but that he descended someplace and he led captives away and he made a proclamation to the spirits in prison. So whether those were just people who had lived by faith before Christ, so they weren't able to be redeemed yet, but they were maybe like in a holding place or something, or whether he actually went to hell and preached to everybody and gave all of them a chance to receive him, we don't know. The Bible really doesn't tell us, but we do know that he went to the dead. Okay, so that's what I have for you. If there's more that you want to add to this, and maybe even, no, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. But if there's more that you want to add to this, go ahead and add to this. And how does that affect you that he went to the dead when he died? Oh, there's one other thing. He told the priest, not the priest, he told the thief on the cross that he would be with him in paradise. But then we have these scriptures that talk about how he went to the dead, or he went to the lower parts of the earth and preached to the captives or those who were in prison. And so when I was like trying to bone up on all this, one of the things that I kept running across was this debate of, did he go to paradise or did he go to the dead? And I kept thinking, he's omnipresent, which means he's present everywhere. So he could have been in both those places at the same time, right? I don't know. I'm not the smartest person here in the world, and I'm not the greatest theologian or anything, not even a theologian. So maybe there's smarter people who know better than me, but I don't know. That seemed kind of obvious to me. I don't know. Let me know what you all think, okay? I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.